Have you ever thought thinking you want to commit suicide? When you do, stop. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Meditate with music that calms your mind. Or listen to the sounds of nature. Think of something important to you. Something you love. Inspires you. Someone you value. Or any higher power that works for you. Lastly, wish to remove all this pain, hurt, and extreme sadness inside you. And always remember, you're not alone.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or host. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect, nor represent the channel's policy, or the views held by this channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold of me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard. Cause you're in my space and now I'm so pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Down, down, bad boy, yeah. 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 Down, down, bad boy, yeah.
Hello, Beshies!
Oh, I miss you. Ang sarap pala makita ulit ng ano ko, no? Ng picture natin dalawa dito sa ano, sa TikTok. Besh!
Yeah.
Ang payat
Yeah.
ko ng Beshi, oh.
Ganon?
Oo,
Thomas, sexy mo eh.
pero mas maganda ako ngayon, charing. Kamusta ka na, Beshi? At kamusta kayo mga ka-Beshi? It's been a while.
Ano
This
mga
is,
kabesh natin, no? Tagal
I
na.
know, right? So, kamusta na po ang Pilipinas?
Oh, it's a good thing, di ba yung COVID, nagto-tone down na. So,
Really?
at least nakakalabas na. At least yung business kahit paano ay nagmo-move na. Grabe, di
And
ba?
then,
Remember, Beshi, we started this because of the pandemic. Naalala mo yun? Kasi
correct.
sabi na, depressed lahat ng tao, nakakulong. Sige, gawin natin tong TikTok.
Itong TikTok. Actually, Yung pa lang yung umpisa nung TikTok, nung sumisikat pa lang yung TikTok, nag-iisip po kami mga kabeshi ng title. Ano bang pwedeng title? So wala kayong makaisip. Alam ko ikaw nakaisip ng
Yes.
TikTok. Pero sinabi ko, yung spelling baguhin, hindi siya TikTok.
Yeah.
As in talk, as in yung talk na salita.
Yeah.
So doon kami nag-come up ng idea of doing online radio program. And then, ano na siya, level up, nagkaroon ng ibang
Daming
show. May Mr.
episodes.
and Mr.
May
Pulido na
singing contest, no? Ang dami.
singing contest. Oh my God, yung singing contest, sobrang winner yun. Ang daming sumali, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. No? Ilang contestant yun, Beshi?
Naku, so 20 plus.
Oh my God. At iba-iba yung mga experience. Diba? Iba-iba yung mga experience natin dun sa singing contest. At in fairness, may sponsor. At speaking of sponsor, ang una nating viewers si Mami, si Tita. Tita Gons. Yeah. Sabi niya, she's watching from Parañaque.
Yung Musika Milenyo, grabe yung hatak nun. Sobra.
I know. At si DJ Nicole, in fairness, sa mga guests niya, bibigatin. Nakita ko yung mga guests niya. Meron siya si ka-churchmate namin sikat din yon, si Vela.
Yeah.
How do you say it? Anong pangalan?
Nate Ponsalan. And then
Nate Ponsalan. Yung sister niya.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So now, Beshi, bilang tayo ay nagbabalik, of course, our show, our online radio program is about mental health and women empowerment. So we're gonna have another episode about mental health. At syempre, meron tayong special guest. Hindi yan nawawala ang ating special guest. Actually, isa siya sa mga friend ko, totoong friend dito sa Amerika. Alam mo, Beshi, alam ko, pag nag-move ka dito, wow, nag-move. May bala ka ba mag-move dito? Pag tumira ka sa ibang bansa, to be honest, malalaman mo ang tunay na kaibigan at sa hindi tunay na kaibigan, lalo na dito sa Amerika. You cannot trust anybody. So, mabibilang mo lang sa daliri mo kung sino talaga yung tunay na kaibigan. At isa itong taong to sa masasabi kong isang tunay na kaibigan ko, si Ate Eliza.
Yeah. Sabihin mo nga kung nasan ka.
Ay, oo nga, nakalimutan ko. Bilang marami pala tayong viewers from all over the world. Yeah, totoo, di ba? From Saudi, Hong Kong. Saan pa ba yun, Beshi? Ikaw magsabi.
Saudi,
hindi ko alam yung country.
Dubai, we have California, San Francisco, at marami pang iba, Beshi, kung isa-isahin ko yan.
Oh my God, we're like international. So anyway, our special guest is Ate Eliza Anderson. To be honest, nahirapan talaga kaming mag-isip ng introduction for her. Nagmi-meeting kami kanina, pero parang kulang ang 5 minutes to introduce her. So
why? Because she's jack of all trades.
Right. Hindi lang pang pamilya, pang everybody pa, charot. Pang sports pa at kung ano-ano pa. So anyway, wag natin patagalin, Beshi. Let's play a video to introduce her, and then later on, she'll gonna introduce herself para hindi naman tayo magkamali sa pag-i-intro natin sa kanya. Yay. So now, play that video!
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. Hello, ate. Narinig mo ba kami?
Yeah.
Hi! So,
Oh,
see?
hello.
We're on air.
Okay,
Hi!
hello, Beshi. How are you? Oh,
Hi,
can
mga
you hear me?
kabeshi. So now, ito na ang sinasabi naming si Miss Eliza Anderson.
Okay, hello,
Hi!
Beshi. How are you? Parang may delay.
Hi, mga kabeshi.
Okay,
Oo nga, may
there.
delay.
May delay. Okay. How about that?
Introduce yourself.
Okay,
Okay.
kasi there? Okay ba?
Yeah, go ahead, ate.
Okay, hi everyone. Thank you for having me again, mga kabeshi Czel and Beshi Cris. Thank you for the introduction. I really, I'm so excited for this. If we're having parang nag-slow down yung Wi-Fi kasi I'm in Miami right now and medyo nagkagulo lang tayo sa schedule natin because so I'm here and I'm in the hotel kaya siguro mabagal ang Wi-Fi. So I apologize for that. Okay.
It's okay, ate.
Okay, so may delay ng konti, no? So pasensya na. But yes, let me introduce myself. Hello mga kabeshi. My name is Eliza Anderson. Yes, you're right. I wear so many hats because I'm in America, the land of opportunity. And I was able to really be by using every skills that I wanna try. And I am a licensed esthetician, a licensed phlebotomist, certified clinical therapist. I'm sorry, fund manager, a financial consultant, and a capital raiser where I raise funds for hotel investments and apartment complexes. So, yun, ang aking maraming hats na ginagawa just to able to earn a living. So, because this is the life opportunity. So, all those I've been doing that, but now I found a niche already. I know what I'm gonna doing, which eventually I will be helping our kababayans to learn how to become successful financially and financially independent because hindi lang tayo we shouldn't be stopping from just being a doctor, a lawyer, nurse. Kasi yun lang ang tinuro sa atin all these years. Yun lang ang alam natin para maging mayaman, di ba? Hindi tayo tinuruan paano mag-invest. So that's where I'm gonna be coming in. Okay, so
Wow! Ang dami naman pala nun, Beshi. Parang hindi ko naman
Beshi.
kinaya.
Alam mo kung ano tawag kay Beshi Eliza? Yamanin.
Yayamanin. Kakabugin, hindi mo siya makakabog kasi hindi mo alam kung ano ba talaga yung kung ano kung kaya mong habulin yung mga accomplishment niya. Hindi mo mabibilang may may iba't ibang level from medical to real estate to beauty and all that. Ate, ikaw na talaga yan. So anyway, ate.
Okay, bago kita, I wanna sorry if I'm gonna cut you off. Pero hindi sabi nila, wag mo raw sasabihin kahit kanino kung anong ginagawa mo para kumita. Para at least they need to be dapat kailangan mysterious ka para hindi nila alam na yung mga paghihirap mo.
Yeah.
True. So ate,
okay.
Ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon is yung paano mo na-handle yung confidence mo in times of struggles. Kasi 'di ba, galing ka ng Pilipinas, kumbaga, syempre yung family niyo dito well off. Tapos nag-move ka ng Amerika. So, ano yung mga experience mo as bagong Pilipino na lumipat ng Amerika? Ano yung mga experience mo from day one to whatever, kung paano ka nag-start at paano ka naging successful ngayon katulad niyan, mga na-accomplish mo sa buhay?
Okay, well, it was a very humbling experience when I first decided to come here and to stay here. Kasi uh, I wouldn't really say na now I'm in the States, I see a lot of rich people. Ang daming mayayaman dito, di ba? Na akala natin yung ganong yaman na nakikita ko sa Pilipinas, yun na yung pinakamayaman, di ba?
Right.
So, when I came here, hindi. Talagang napakaraming mayaman talaga. Pero hindi lang kasing yabang natin. So, pero hindi na ano ko dito, in the beginning, hindi ako marunong maglagay ng gas sa gas tank kasi sa Pilipinas, 'di ba? Somebody puts it for you. Over here, I had to put it myself. Tapos, yung palang tires, kailangan lalagyan mo ng checkin mo lagi yung tires
Hangin.
mo. Ay, ang hangin. Hindi ko alam, akala ko binabayaran mo yun lagi ng 25 cents. No? Nung naubos na yung barya ko, hindi ko pa rin natapos yung lahat ng in the beginning. Sabi ko, kaya talagang parang sakripisyo ang dinaanan ko noon. Parang talagang, for me, at that time, sad story ko na yon. Pero hindi pa pala yung sad story. Marami pa palang dadaan. Mas marami pa akong haharapin na challenges. I don't consider it na paghihirap eh. All throughout these years, I always took it as something na it's a challenge to make me stronger. Katulad nga yung sinishare ko kay Cris, na sabi ko, no, yung mga dinadaanan mo, you have to embrace it as a blessing kasi that's
Right.
the only way that you will learn. Kasi there's no other way para maging in the future maging grateful ka sa mga tatanggap mo kasi lalaki ka eh, dadami yung pera mo. You're not gonna be like that forever. You're going up. Kasi there's no no other way but up because if you're down, di ba? Saan ka pa pupunta?
Right.
Babang-baba ka na, right?
Mhm.
Only way to go now is going up. And so I had so many struggles na there was a time I was sleeping in the car na
Yeah.
wala akong bahay, wala akong lugar. Pero hindi alam ng parents ko, hindi alam ng mama ko, hindi alam ng grandma ko. Pero I was faking it na pag bibisita ako sa kanila na
Yun. Paano mo na-handle yung ganyang situation na
nakakaiyak. Pero kasi in my head, mataas ang pride mo eh. Parang, nakakaawa ka naman. Pero alam mo, dito sa Amerika, normal yun. It's, wala pa yun. Dahil marami pa rin sa Amerika na yun yung talang lifestyle nila, lalo na yung mga millennial. Nag-gym sila, nagbabayad sila ng monthly dues sa gym. Sa gym sila maliligo, pero sa kotse sila kasi mataas ang cost of living dito.
Yeah.
So, hindi talaga, it really depends on how you look at it, if it's a struggle or not. Pero for some, they like it that way kasi they can make more money. They can save more money. Pero ako, dahil sa nanggaling ka na, may katulong ka, meron kang
may yaya ka,
driver, may security ka. And so, for me, it was a humbling experience. Pero now I realized na it's really not. It's actually something that I need to go through para now I can really happy to share my experience. Na it really wasn't a struggle. It's something that will make me stronger. Diba? Pagka wala ka kasing, parang sabi nila, yung mga ano dito, yung mga puno, how they make it really strong, nilalagyan nila ng tinatalian nila yon para
Oh.
maging compact siya, tumibay ang puno habang
Mm.
lumalaki. Parang may binder sila. It's the same thing with us, na kailangan, kung hindi ka, walang mga, yun yung mga binders natin, na kung wala nun, hindi tayo titigas, hindi tayo magiging, it's not gonna make us stronger. So these challenges are just challenges and experiences. It's not something that, oh, I'm a failure. No, it's not. It's an experience.
Yeah.
Ate, nagkaroon ka ba ng depression? Like anxiety, depression, during that time na sinabi mo nga, wala kang matulugan, kumbaga ala homeless ka na in a way, it's just that meron kang kotse. So, nagkaroon ka ba ng like, kasi ako, based on my experience, to be honest, ato talaga dito napapasok yung experience ko ate, no? Talaga nagkaroon ako ng depression. Namatay yung lolo ko, hindi ako makauwi kasi wala pa yung papers ko. Yung anak ko nagkakaroon ng struggles din sa school and all that, wala din akong magawa kasi hindi ka makakauwi eh. So, anong nangyari sa akin? Iyak ako ng iyak sa bathroom. As in talagang, alam mo yung kino-question ko yung Diyos, bakit mo ba ako pinapadala dito? As in gano'n na wala akong kahit anong lang bagay, iniiyakan ko. So parang feeling ko nagkaroon ako ng depression that time. So ikaw ate, nagkaroon ka ba ng ganong experience?
Actually, yung depression, it's just a word. At that time, I cannot say it's a depression kasi it's not. You're just sad at that time. It wasn't a depression. A depression is, we create that word. We create that. If you're diagnosed as you're depressed, like you're having depression, then yeah, legit yun.
Yeah.
Bibigyan ka ngayon ng gamot. Pero kung sinasabi mo, oh no, you actually were able to surpass that stage, it was only a time where you're very, very sad because it is legit. Now, there's something to be sad about that you lost somebody that it's beyond your control. You were just very, very sad, but you were able to pass it. So I don't really call it's just a situation where we're very sad because we're giving for me the reason naging overused na yung mga word na, oh, anxiety, oh, I'm so anxious, like, oh, I'm having a panic attack, or I'm so depressed. Naging word na lang naman kasi natin yan. So,
Depression,
for me, yeah, hindi ko masasabing I was having a depression. I was just very sad because I felt so poor. Now, I had nothing at that time.
Compare sa Pilipinas, no, na lahat
I-
meron ka.
Yeah, and I left my children in the Philippines. You know how I had 2 kids at that time na maliliit pa, and I can't even bring them here. Na wala akong control. Sabi ko sa'yo, it was 4 years that I was na talagang napakalungkot, di ba? Na ano nang ginagawa ng mga anak ko, right? And hindi ako makauwi because nag-overstay na ako dito. But it was something but I chose that life. And it's not something na hindi ko pinagsisihan yon because now I have my children. They're successful. They're doing well in their lives, and I'm very proud of them.
Yeah, Beshi, actually yung sinasabi nyo kanina, no, in mental health states, meron kasing 4 na stages yan paangat, going to disorder or depression. So, kasi si Beshi Eliza, she has this kind of pensive thought. Alam mo yon yung iniisip niya yung purpose ng gagawin niya or iniisip niya yung gagawin niya na may gratitude din siya. You would see her gratitude. You would see na learning sa kanya yun. So, she has this kind of pensive thought. Yung sinasabi nyo kanina na mental health problem, yun yung halimbawa wala kang pera, wala kang matulugan, pero later on may makakain ka naman, may pupunta ka sa mami mo, kakain ka, o kaya may magbibigay sa'yo ng pera. This is mental health problem. Ngayon, yung pinagdaanan mo, Beshi, pumapasok yan sa mental distress. It's a short, mental health distress, yun yung short lang yan. Kumbaga parang may namatayan, o kaya malayo ka sa pamilya mo, but eventually it would stay with you mga 1 to 2 months or 3 months, or yung iba long yung processing like 1 year or 2 years. Pero kung continuous na, doon papasok yung last stage na tama yung sinabi ni Beshi Eliza na magiging disorder na siya kapag diagnosed siya. So, hindi naman automatic na you're sad, nawalan ka, namatayan ka, automatic disorder na siya. So,
umaarte lang ako, ganon.
Hindi naman.
Yeah. There's a reason. Yeah.
Arte.
Legit
Sa
yun.
mental stress, na namatayan ka talaga, and you really have to feel it. You really have to cry. Hindi pwede yung, hindi, kailangan matatag ako kasi may binubuhay akong pamilya. It's okay to cry. It's okay to
yung
feel sad.
ganon, yun yung may mental health. Pag hindi ka umiyak, yun yung kailangan ng therapy.
Kailangan ko umiyak.
Pag hindi ka umiyak, at kasi kailangan mo, yun yung natin normal, yun yung nature natin. There are gonna be, parang may aangat ang araw, bababa ang araw, may hapon, may, diba, may umaga. And the same din sa atin. Pagka kailangan nating umiyak, there is a time to grieve. Those are the time for you to grieve. Kasi pagka tumawa ka naman at that time, yun ang loka-loka.
Hindi siya appropriate. Di ba parang masad ka tapos tumatawa ka. So and if it's prolonged, continuous, that's where you need to address it and seek professional.
May nag-message sa akin. Phone-in question. Di ba may phone-in question tayo? Gaano katagal mo dapat i-absorb yung sadness? Kumbaga, kasi may parang yung feeling na hindi, wala pa ako sa hulog kasi ganito yung nangyari sa akin. Kailangan ko munang namnamin to, ganyan. Hanggang sa gaano katagal. Kasi parang, for me, parang, kung kaya, okay, katulad ng sinabi mo, umiyak kayo, mag-grieve, ganyan. Pero, kailangan mo ba talagang patagalin to? Gaano katagal mo dapat ma-experience yung pag-grieve at pagiging sad bago ka mag-move on?
Okay. So, you're
Ate, ikaw.
right? Huh?
Both of you. Charot. Yeah. Ikaw muna, ate.
Yung iba-iba ang tao. So, everyone has their own process. There's stages of grief, right? There's 5 stages of grief. Now, hindi mo pwedeng i-measure yun Pero, kung 2 years ka nang nag-grief, you need to move on. You need to do something about it. Dahil, iba inaabot ng matagal, iba sandali lang. Pero, like for example, I would say, it took me, like when I lost my dad, that's my first talagang I was so sad. It took me 2 years to even, like every time I just talk about him, yung kwentuhan lang, I would start crying. Hindi ko madiretso ang kwentuhan. So, meaning, it took me 2 years bago ako naka-let go na, it's okay. There are reasons why you can't really let go. Sometimes, meron kang guilt. Sometimes, there's always going to be guilt. And it's also a part of our nature na there's always going to be guilt with someone we love. No? Pagka nawala sila. Talagang always yan. No matter what, laging, you could have done more. You could have done this because you love the person. So, laging may ganon. So, ako, 2 years. Yung iba, in a year, tapos na sila. But I think normally, it will take like 2 years before you can
mag-move on.
Oo. Yun yung parang average
Ikaw, Beshi, how long it will take you to move on?
Depende kasi depende yan sa tao. So, it depends on how they can take it. Sa amin, like me, I'm practicing mental health, no? So, minsan may mga storya, Beshi, na talagang grabe naman yung storya, na talagang as a professional, nakakaiyak talaga. Tapos, ang sasabihin sa practice before, bawal ka umiyak kasi counselor ka. O bawal ka umiyak kasi nagpo-process ka. Sa amin, when I train people, I tell them it's okay to cry. Kasi kung yung story naman talaga, grabe naman talagang, di ba, maalaala mo talaga, nasobra ka. So, So, and you can relate. Tapos may times na talaga makaka-relate ka emotionally. I tell them that it's okay to cry if it's really talagang kailangan mong umiyak. Pero wag ka naman humagulgol bilang professional. Kasi baka ikaw pa yung umahagulgol kaysa dun sa mga pinaprocess mo. So it's okay.
Naku, may tendency akong ganyan.
Diba? So okay lang siya. Depende yan, Beshi. Sa mga nakakausap ko for the past couple of 18 years, depende talaga. Pero meron yung hindi na talaga nakakayanan that goes to mental disorder na. So I agree with what Beshi Eliza said that it's a process, it depends, and seek professional help if needed. Yan naman.
Okay. So before we gonna continue some of our questions, magko-commercial muna tayo because of some technicalities. So, mga beshi, dyan lang kayo. Babalik po kami after a short video. Hi! Oh, yan. Ayan, mas better. Yan. Hi, mga beshi, we're back. Where's Beshi Czel? Okay.
Hello! Wow! Ang linaw na ni ate. Tingnan mo.
Yeah.
Okay, sandali. Ay, sandali nga. Oh, yan.
We have to remove the other.
Okay.
Anyway, Beshi,
Wow!
ayan.
Na?
Ate, pwede mong ang tawag doon, portrait yung phone.
Yan.
Yan.
Okay.
Very nice.
So, anyway,
Spotlight natin
yun.
siya.
So, ano nga yung pinag-uusapan natin na wala ako? So, anyway, yun nga, speaking of how it will take you to move on from so-called depression or whatever. So, kasi nga, may mga nagtatanong na kailangan, kasi ako, parang, kailangan mo na gawin ng tulungan. You need to help yourself, to move on, to be okay. You're not supposed to be stuck in that situation. So, ano nangyari sa ilaw ko? Oh my God. So, anyway, yun. So, anyway, ikaw, Beshi, Czel, do you have any questions like about, the mental health?
Yeah.
I know we have 5
Ang dami ng hats eh. Yung number one na, curious ako, ano yung pinaka-first hat na ginawa mo? Or job na trabaho mo?
Okay. So, ang unang trabaho ko dito was, I had 2 jobs right away. Kasi I had friends in the past na who was going to the Philippines.
Ayan, nagbayad na ako ng kuryente.
Mabuti ka na.
Okay, ate. Sorry. Okay, ate, go ahead.
Okay, so ang una kong job was I was in the mortgage company in the afternoon, and in the morning, I was in the mortgage company in the morning, and then yung boss ko, ihahatid ako sa dental office. para
Okay.
magtrabaho naman ako as front desk sa dental office. Yun yung first job ko.
Yung
So,
first.
I was just lucky enough na nagkaroon ako ng job agad. Tapos, ano ba to? Nagpa-part-time ako sa mommy ko. Kasi ang mommy ko, nasa staffing agency siya noon for mga caregivers. So,
Yeah.
pagka wala siyang pagka may mga nag-AWOL sa kanya, tatawagan niya ako kung gusto kong i-take yung yeah, kung gusto kong mag-caregiver, and then I would do that too at
Wow.
on the side. So,
Mhm.
it was fun because I was able to read my Bible at that time. Talagang kasi
Oh,
walang ginagawa eh.
yeah.
Yeah. It
So
was
yon, Christian din si ate. Well,
Hindi ko
speaking
yung
of,
sinabi niya, Chris, sabi niya, dito kasi, di ba, pag galit ka sa tao, sabi mo, awol. Sa kanya, hindi, awol.
slang.
AWOL.
Parang siya,
Well,
like, oy, cool ka.
Awol ka.
speaking, may nabanggit si ate about gas experience sa Amerika. Mag-comedy side muna tayo.
Sige.
Na-experience ko din yan.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how to get gas from the gasoline station. Kasi sa atin sa Pilipinas, somebody will do it for you.
Do
Eh
it
di
for us.
ito na si Shunga. Malay ko ba, dalawa yung ganon. How do you say it, ate? Yung
Yung nozzle.
pump.
Ay,
Pump,
pump.
pump.
Yeah.
Yung pump.
Oo.
Green and black.
Yung green na
Eh,
kinuha mo.
kakakuha ko lang ng kotse ko. Malay ko ba? So, nagtanong ako dun sa puti. Sabi ko, I'm sorry, I just got here. I'm from the Philippines. Which one should I use? Etong si
Yeah.
tangang puti, hindi naman tinanong kung diesel ba or gas yung kotse ko.
Gas.
Kinuha niya, tinuro niya lang yung green. Kinuha ko yung green, Pak, pak, pak.
Oh no.
Oh, what happened
So,
here,
buti
Car?
lang, hindi ko in-start yung kotse eh. So, tapos nagtanong ako, may isang Pilipino dun sa gasoline station, mekaniko, pinagawa ko. So, yun yung mga funniest experience.
Oh
Pag nandito ka sa
no.
Amerika, you will have yung parang most memorable experiences mo.
Yeah.
Yun ang
Kasi,
experience.
self-service dyan, hindi ba?
Yeah.
Self-service.
Bakit? May taga-serve ako sa Pilipinas. Bakit
Yeah.
diba?
Diba?
Oo, so yun yung mga experiences ko. So
Mm-mm.
anyway, going back to Ate Eliza, wag na sa akin, di naman ako yung bida. Charot. So,
Yeah.
ate, paano ka nakasurvive dun sa struggles mo from, kung yung sa mga unang job mo na caregiver and dental assistant, paano ka napunta dun sa path of success in life? Ganyan.
Nako, ang dami ko pang dinaanan eh.
I-shortcut mo na lang, ate.
Ano ka?
Yung pinaka,
Ano?
importante.
Well, long story short, actually, I think I really thank na nagkaroon ng pandemic.
Oh.
Yeah, that was really like it was a break for everyone. And
Yeah.
so because of that break, nag-contemplate, 'di ba, lahat nagkaroon tayo ng time to contemplate and think about things. Pero I think I really needed that break na okay, is this really what I want to do? So at that time, I started doing my oil painting. So nagpinta na naman ako, nagpinta-pinta.
Taray, may papinta din.
Oo, so nagpinta-pinta ako, naggawa-gawa ako ng mga video na mga how to na videos for how to do oil painting, watercolor, pero mga portraiture, ganyan. So, nung mga time na yon, medyo matagal-tagal din yun, yung during COVID. Pero that was the time na, I was, at that time, I was connected with all these mga high-profile na tao dito sa Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Na nagmamay-ari sila ng mga mansyon, talagang yung mga the most expensive mansions in the world. So,
Wow.
I was connected with them. And so, inisip ko, paano sila naging mayaman? You know,
Yeah.
kasi
Oh.
depende yun sa environment mo. Kung ang environment mo lahat, sabi nga nila, kung sabi mo sa akin kung
Tell me who your friends are and tell you who
yung
you
friends
are.
mo, yung apat na friends mo, if all
Right.
those 4 friends of yours are broke, ask me who the 5th one is.
Right.
Bakit ko yun, di ba? So
Yeah.
iniisip ko lang yun. And so, yung nandun kami sa circle na ganon, parang iniisip ko, how they made it. You know, laging iniisip ko, paano nila nagawa? Iniisip ko, paano yumaman of course, alam natin, sila Jeff Bezos, si Mark Zuckerberg, alam natin yan, sila Warren Buffett, alam natin kung paano sila
Oh, mga friends ko yan eh.
Oh, di ba? Pero alam
Ako,
na natin kung paano sila yumaman, di ba? Na meron silang ginawa, kaya sila yumaman. Pero how about dun sa iba? Like, you know, sino yung, hindi naman sila talaga yung pinakamayayaman. No, they're not. Yun lang ang medyo high profile, nakilala natin, na pinag-uusapan. Pero yung talagang mayayaman na, na talagang mga bilyonaryo, we don't talk about them because they're so afraid na baka kidnapin sila. You know, they can't live a normal life. So, yun, mga taong yun, nakilala ko yun. And so, inisip ko, paano sila yumaman?
Yeah.
So, that made me think that the same way they think. You know? And so, and then I got into that circle. So, yun ang shortcut. So, ang pinaka mo talaga is really, it's who you know, not what you know. That's really the main thing.
The connections that you don't have.
Yeah. And then,
yan ang aking sinasabi lagi.
Yeah, it's not because na i-connect ka nila. No, it's because you will get a lot of mga pointers from them. Kung ganun ka, na gagayahin mo yung, ito yung ginawa niya, ito yung ginagawa. So, gagayahin mo rin, di ba? Dahil nandun ka sa environment na ganun eh. So,
no, yun nga yung sinasabi, di ba, Beshi, na you tell me who your friends are and I will tell you who you are. If you're surrounded with people that is not like, billionaire, like successful people, of course, you will be inspired to be like them. Tama yung sinabi ni Ate Eliza. Paano nga ba sila? So, bakit ako hindi ko...
May pros and cons yan, di ba? May pros and cons yan. Like, you get the inputs of how they become rich. Pero, siyempre, di ba marami kang pera? Lahat pwede mong gawin, right? Like,
depende naman yun sa tao. Dapat matalino ka humawak. How do you handle your money?
Pero how are you able to, like, syempre, you have a lot of money and you can do a lot of things, it's either bad or good. How are you able to, anong ginawa mo? Ano lang kinuha mo sa kanila? Ano lang yung, syempre, yan, di ba? Alika, syempre, hindi ka naman makakatanggi kasi friends kayo. So, how are you able to manage mindfully what are the good things and not so good things to get
That's a very good question. Actually, yung bad things that they do, I'm very thankful to God that if they are doing some bad things, they will never show me. Siguro, medyo intimidating ang personality ko for them to show me their bad side, you know? But mostly, like, for example, if they're probably, I'm pretty sure they're doing drugs, but they never showed it to me, you know, or they're probably, you know, doing some stuff that I don't know, pero I never see that. So basically, yung mga nila, yung mga nakikita kong magagandang nila, kasi of course they tell you their stories too, how they started, you know, and it's very inspiring for me. So, yun. At saka, mostly naman, when I deal with these people, it's purely business. It's either, you know, it's not really...
Walang personal.
Yeah.
Business
there was
talaga.
one of my friends, it became personal because I am a friend of the wife. The wife is the friend of mine. Yeah. Doon medyo parang nagiging therapist ka din. Yun yung
Yeah.
yun yung downside doon. Pero I really don't mind if I can be of help, you know?
So, speaking of therapies, ate,
Mm.
nasabi mo nga na ikaw ay isang therapist. Ngayon, may
Yeah.
question sa'yo si Czel about
Okay.
mental health.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So, as a therapist, what is your professional background?
Okay, so I have a bachelor's degree in psychology, and I also took 2 years of vocational. I mean, I'm a certified. I went to school for clinical hypnotherapy, so I also graduated that. I took it for almost 2 years, and so it's an avocational vocational therapy. If you're asking me about what is clinical hypnotherapy, it's an avocational vocational therapy using hypnosis for psychosomatic disorders. It's like cognitive behavioral therapy with hypnosis.
So,
So
that's your treatment approach.
yes, well, I use different modalities for therapy.
Yeah.
So my approach is, we have several. We have a lot of modalities
Mhm.
for our approach to therapy. Pero everything is with hypnosis.
Okay. My another question is, I have three, no.
Okay.
What types of patients do you call them patients? Do
No,
you enjoy
like,
working with? Yeah.
yeah, we call them clients.
Okay. So, what types of clients do you enjoy working with?
Oh well, okay. I love working with weight loss and um not kasi ang depression we can't really. I will handle that only if there is a referral from their psychologist or psychiatrist. So we need referrals for that. If they're clinically diagnosed with it. And I love working with like if they have a goal, let's say for example, yung mga may mga bad habits, for example,
Yeah.
like or um, let's say they have anxiety too with taking tests, or some people they keep failing every time they take a bar exam or a board exam. Those
Yeah.
are the things, issues that I would love to work on. Pero mostly yan, confidence naman talaga ang ang I help them with their confidence, because that's most of the time, at least 100%, yun yung problema nila all the time when it comes to, failing tests or
Yeah.
weight loss. Yan, yun yung lagi nilang problema, ang confidence.
Based on your experience, how will they know, or if a client know that your therapy is working? So, do you have a feedback program? Do you have a program, or do you get it through evaluation? So, how would they know that it's working, and how would you assess them it's working for them or not?
Well, they will know that it is, if it's working for them. Kasi, to be honest, ang tao kasi, everyone, like I said from the previous one, yung previous na meeting natin, everybody is hypnotizable. We can be hypnotized and anytime we want, but it all depends on if we want it to. It's in order for the therapy to work, you need to want it. You need to really want it. Let's say, kasi ganito yan eh. It's psychological, right? Ang problema naman ng tao, it's mostly psychological. Like, let's say, for example, they have a problem with, they're very jealous that lagi silang may trust issue, ganyan-ganyan. Or, let's say, for example, they have problems with, they have mga addiction, like sex addiction, or
Ay,
they
may
have,
trust issue ako.
yeah, yung trust issue kasi, dala mo yan from pagkabata mo. It didn't work. It didn't happen. Because your boyfriend last month or 3 years ago or 4 years ago na nagloko. No, it doesn't happen overnight. It happened from childhood. So, kung sino, it depends kung sino, kung saan, how you were raised, o sino nagpalaki sa'yo, or, you know, some cases, dahil naiwan sila, or yung parents nila, hindi sila naalagaan, of course, yun, nagbi-build up yung trust mo. Like, okay, na-abandon ka eh. Like, of course, you have your reasons, di ba, na magkaroon ka ng trust issues. But it's up to you. Do you really want to keep it? Do you really want to have an issue with trust? If you're gonna say, no, okay, then do it. So it's actually when we work in apply hypnosis, it's just like that, that we can easily turn it around. Kasi like even in weight loss, ang question lang all the time is, if you really, really want it, are you still gonna keep doing what you're doing? Like if you used to eat like the whole every 30 minutes you're eating chocolates or whatever, syempre mananaba ka. Eh ngayon, gusto mo magpapayat. No, so if you really want to do it, you really want to lose weight, what are you gonna do? Of course, you're gonna follow it. So it's really like what you said, it's mindset or what is in your head. So if whatever yung sasabihin na, oh, kasi gusto ko talaga pero hindi ko magawa. Actually, kasi hindi mo talaga gusto. So psychologically, when
It's something, Beshi, you have to do the talk, di ba? Ang dami nasa isip mo, ang dami mong plano, but it's hard for you to do it. Gawin. No, parang puro ka na lang plano, puro ka na lang. But what you're saying is, it's all in the mind.
because
So
it's
if you
subconscious.
tell yourself,
Yeah.
I will do it, edi kumilos ka. You have to
Yeah.
move. Hindi, I'll do this. I'll do this later. I'll change.
Mhm.
It's impossible. So
Yeah,
do
kasi
the
ang sasabihin mo, let's say, yes, di ba? Sinasabi mo, yes. But subconsciously, yung subconscious mo is no. So in hypnosis, that's when we talk to them when they're in that zone, when they're all rested, when they're like, yung time na, alam mo yung pagka nagising ka in the morning, di ba? Parang gusto mo nang bumangon, pero tulog ka pa. 'Di ba? Yun ang parang yun yung yun suggestible ka. Yun yung time na suggestible ka na para kang tulog pero gising ka dahil gising ang diwa mo pero nakapikit ka. Tulog ka pa pero gising ang diwa mo. Yun yung gustong-gusto namin na time na doon ako magsasuggest ng yun ang gusto mo talagang gawin na hindi mo talaga gusto mo magkaroon ng trust. For example, that's the time that, okay, you want to trust the person. Ayaw mo nang maging selosa. Gusto mo, ang isa-suggest ko sa'yo na, okay, you're gonna be more trusting. Or, for example, you're gonna be more confident. During the time that when you're suggestible, those are the times when I will input the words. It's all about the words that you want to hear, that you want to do in your life. So yun yung time na kasi we do it at the time when you're on a relaxed mode na para kang naririnig mo lang ang lahat. Doon ka actually very aware of your surroundings, pero nakapikit ang mata mo. So yun yung the time na doon ka nagbibigay ng magandang suggestion na gusto mong marinig, na gusto mong gawin for your life. Kaya yung iba subconsciously itinitake yon. Pero kung the way it becomes challenging, pag ang subconscious mind mo pa rin sinasabi, no, hindi, she's lying. No, hindi. So wala kayong rapport nung therapist mo, it's not even gonna work. So that's where it fails.
Yung palang hypnotherapist.
Mhm.
So, in line with that explanation, kami naman may tinatawag na Fast talk ala Beshi. Ngayon,
Okay.
this is the best time for you to answer kung ano talaga yung nasa isip mo, ate.
Sige nga.
Lakas
Sige
ka
nga. I'm
maka-hypnotherapist.
in for the
Oo.
challenge.
Okay, meron tayong pati card dito kay Direk. Yan. Fast talk ala Beshi, live na live. So, okay. Ate, itong fast talk is we're gonna ask you questions pero mabilisang question to at mabilisan ding answer.
Okay.
So, tag-isa kaming question ni Czel and then sagot ka ng mabilis. Okay, Beshi, ready ka na ba? Nasa yun na ba yung
Testing
listahan
muna.
na binigay ko?
May testing.
Wala na tayong testing, ate.
Wala na
Nandiyan na sa'yo?
Yeah,
Okay,
Go.
ako una.
ikaw una.
Okay. What is your ultimate comfort food?
Chocolate.
What should the guy do to get your attention?
What would a guy do to get my attention? Smile.
Wow. Anong oras ka natutulog?
10:30.
Kung seasoning ka, ano ka?
Garlic salt.
Pupunta ka sa dream destination mo, sino ang isasama mo?
Secret.
Huling beses ka kinilig.
Huling beses na kinig?
Kinilig.
Kinilig. Ay, lagi akong kinikilig.
Okay. Sa huli, isang tanong sa mga bashers mo or isang message sa mga bashers mo.
Why?
Beshi, go.
Isang tanong na hirap kang sagutin.
Love life?
Oh, totoo. Kung pagkain ang huling relasyon mo, ano ang lasa nito?
Matamis.
Okay. Lights on or lights off?
Ano?
Lights on or lights off?
Lights off.
Chocolate or sex?
Chocolate. Sorry.
Ay, parang hindi totoo yon. So anyway, ate, I hope na-enjoy mo ang aming fast talk.
did.
Ngayon, we're gonna go to yung segment natin na advice from our guests. So usually, naghihingi kami ng advices dun sa guest namin based on dun sa topic natin. So, kumbaga, ano yung pwede mong i-advise sa mga kabeshies natin na OFW or nagtatrabaho abroad or nag-moved in abroad kung paano nila i-handle yung struggles nila outside the country, like sa foreign land?
Always have faith and hope. Kasi in everything we do, of course, it's our creator. At the end of the day, it's always going to be our creator. So always have faith and hope. Kailangan wag kayong mawawala ng pag-asa in anything. Lagi kasi, in anything, may pag-asa lagi. Diba? It's, yun yung pinaka-ultimate na, na pagka nawala ang hope, dun ang time na kung ano nang iniisip mo sa buhay na negative. But, pagka may hope, of course, because there is faith na everything is going to be provided for us. Whatever you ask for, God will give us to. God will always provide.
Oh yeah, thank you, ate.
Thank
So
you for
I
having
know that you're gonna have a new show with us dito sa TikTok. Gusto mo ba siyang i-promote?
Okay.
At ano yung show na yon? Can you
Okay.
explain to us?
Well, it's of course, first of all, syempre mga anti-aging, mga kabeshi, we need anti-aging kasi kailangan, 'di ba? If we look good, we feel confident and we feel happy. Pag nakita mo yung itsura mo sa salamin at maganda nakikita mo, 'di ba? Masaya ka na.
Yeah, that's true.
It gives you self-confidence. So, yon ang pag-uusapan natin. And, of course, to provide for all our needs, kailangan natin din matutunan ang paano yumaman. Yon. Important.
Yes.
So,
Gusto ko yan.
we can
Gusto ko
talk
yan.
about that.
Yeah. At saka hindi lang yun, marami pang pag-uusapan si Ate Eliza doon sa kanyang bagong show at may mga guests din na
Wow.
medyo interesting kasi may mas matututunan tayo about those topics. So well, anyway, thank you Ate for
Thank you.
time.
Thank
And
you
I
so much,
hope
ladies,
you
mga
enjoyed
kabes.
our show.
I really did, and thank you for having me. Thank you for spending time with me this evening.
Bye-bye Ate.
And bye
Thank you.
everyone. Bye mga kabeshi and everyone.
See you
Take care.
Bye.
to her very
God
soon.
loves you. God loves you all.
Every change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. Tonight we're running on the right track.